All right, we're here with an emergency
live?
podcast. We are live, Teddy. How you
Thank
doing?
you.
You're welcome. Let me start by saying this. Let me start by saying this. You are right in the sense of waiver wire dollars matter, right? Yes,
they're very important. Yes,
but to say that Joe Caldera made a valid point is just it's slanderous. His point was that this is the same thing as trading a retired 40-year-old wide receiver. Oh, how is Larry Fitzgerald, a retired 40-year-old receiver, the same thing? No, you're gonna wait. It's my turn to Skip Bayless would say. Go ahead.
Joey.
Go ahead.
Hold it. You know, I can sense the passion in your voice, and can I say my point here?
You're not gonna let me say my point, so go ahead.
Well, am I the guest here or what? Is this an emergency pod on your podcast or what?
We're equals here. I'm not a host.
I said nothing about Larry Fitzgerald. Okay.
You said Joe Caldera made a valid point. No, I'm stopping you there. You said he made a valid point.
You're passionate right now because you know you're wrong here. I love it.
No,
but
Joe,
let me say something.
If you walk back the Caldera take, we can get somewhere and have a middle ground.
I'm not walking back. Caldera said you're going to get a free waiver claim.
No, he said it was the same thing as the Larry Fitzgerald trade. That's what he said.
He said you get a free waiver claim.
He said
the message, bro.
He said it was the same. He said this is no different than Larry Fitzgerald.
Tom, can you pull up the message, brother, word for word? Can you read it?
All right, let me. I
got it. He said this is the same thing as the Larry Fitzgerald trade, and they'll score the same amount of points. Is this the same? Is Rocket Sanders the same thing as a retired wide receiver?
Hold on. You're gonna make me. Hold on. I'm gonna have to go.
Why won't you just respond to that one question? Why won't you respond to that one question?
Because you're not reading the full message. Hold on.
I can start with.
All jokes aside here, did I miss breaking news? This Sanders guy won't continue to be a healthy scratch moving forward. This looks like Larry Fitz all over again. And now Joey gets a free waiver claim.
Please read his all jokes aside message.
I just did.
Can you do it again? I'm sorry. I was trying to go on speaker. I had a couple spritzes.
He said, all jokes aside here, did I miss breaking news? And this Sanders guy won't continue to be a healthy scratch moving forward.
I agree.
This looks like the Larry Fitz trade all over again.
Okay, what else does he say?
No, why don't you? Is that correct? Why do you stop commenting there? Why do you stop commenting there? Yeah, they says, and now Joey gets a free waiver claim.
Out right now.
And now Joey gets a free waiver claim. And now Joey gets a free waiver claim. How is this the same as Larry?
Exactly, Joe. That's what I'm saying. It's a free waiver claim. That's all I'm saying. I agree with that.
So do you agree with the Larry Fitz? Do you agree with the Larry Fitz part?
No, I don't agree with the Larry Fitz.
That's all I've been asking.
You get a free waiver claim out of a bullshit deal with my boy Peaches, who's in last place.
All right.
Can I say my point here? Are you gonna freak out the whole time?
I've been asking you the whole time
right now, man.
I've been asking you the whole time. Ted, you've been riding my dick in trades for 10 years.
Brother,
I am going to be passionate about this. You harass me all the time.
Yo, you're like crazy
you harass me all the time.
I'm not even mad.
I'm not mad. You've been harassing me for 10 years. Go ahead. I just want to talk about the Larry Fitz part. Now you can go.
Are you going to let me talk or no?
I just want to talk about the Larry Fitz part. Now we can talk about the rest. I want to get that out of the way.
All right. Buddy, I could care less about the Larry Fitz deal. My whole thing with the league, I just want the league to consider these fab deals moving forward. Are waiver dollars and waiver claims not important? I'm honestly a little surprised everyone's saying it's not a big deal except Caldera. You just screwed Skro out of a backup quarterback, did you not? You had $101. I didn't even know that was possible. Is that an insane take? I'm a little shocked here. I don't think that's a crazy take. Is it?
My point to you is I'm okay with you saying that, but what's upsetting and frustrating from my point of view, what you're saying is completely fine. I have no issue with that.
I think it's very fine.
Now, to follow up with that, to say that this trade is the same thing as the Larry Fitz trade is where my anger is coming from, Ted. You have not let me talk one time. You haven't let me talk.
Oh my God, you've been talking this whole time. Go ahead.
Are you gonna let me talk? I am fine with you having your opinion. I don't care. But to say that the trade, and this is all I've ever been saying about it, I don't care about the waiver claim part. I'm not saying I don't care. What I'm saying is he said it's the same thing as the Larry Fitz trade, which Dom was high, picked up Larry Fitz, or JP was or something, right? I don't agree
with that.
As long as you don't agree with that, you're more than welcome to have the rest of your opinion. But as the commissioner of the league, I said you can't do these joke trades. All I'm saying is this wasn't like a joke trade. Joe likes Rocket Sanders. How you feel about that is fine. But so to come at me and say that I made a joke trade to then screw over Scro is not what I did. So that's where my passion's coming from, because I didn't make a joke trade to fuck over Scro.
I got you. I don't agree with that. I don't think it's Larry Fitz. I'm saying I think we should all really look at the fab. I think it's important stuff here. A starting quarterback is it's a rare thing, especially late in the year. If both your quarterbacks go down, now you have this Jake Browning guy. Your team's good. You're a contender. Peaches is not a contender right now. He just handed you $70 and you just got a quarterback. You just screwed. I know you didn't try to screw Scro over, but Scro has one quarterback right now. Like he bid all of his fab on his backup, and he didn't get him because the guy in last gave you $70. That's all I'm saying, man. I just want the league to think about this stuff. I don't really think it's crazy for me bringing this up.
Again,
I care less about Larry Fitz.
I have no problems with you feeling that way and bringing that up. But my point is, don't just be like, "Oh, I agree with Caldera," when he was trying to say that this was like a joke trade that then impacted something. If I'm fine with you saying the waiver claims have that, I have nothing issue with that. But I think you need to be more mindful of what you're saying you agree with when someone is comparing this to trading a 40-year-old wide receiver. The waiver claim part is completely
I think you
valid.
had this on the back of your mind too. I'm surprised not more people were like, "Wait, you literally just got $70 from the last place team." But look, I don't care. A trade is a trade. I'll tell you what, you did your work. That's a great trade for you. That's a fleece. You just got a starting quarterback out of that. So much respect. I'm happy for you, but I know you're going to be a problem in December and January. And I don't think Peach's team is going to be a problem in December and January, respectfully.
Do you think that Peach is picking up a rookie running back for $71 after
enough with this Sanders guy?
I'm just
Joey,
curious.
are you serious with the Sanders guy?
I spent $50 waiver dollars on him when he wasn't on an active roster.
Okay, well, that's on you. That doesn't mean he should just quickly give you your 70 back. I'm just shocked. Are we really going to sit here and are you going to be serious that this guy Sanders is legit on Cleveland? Are we really going to do that?
Are we going to sit here and say that Peaches could have got something better for $71? That's my question to you.
Yeah, you know what? He could have got Jake Browning. What's he doing giving you $70?
For the purposes of my team, what is Jake Browning going to do for me?
What the hell is Sanders going to do for you, man? You're in last. I feel like you got to hold your money here and wait for a good opportunity, no?
I saw this as a good opportunity to get a rookie running back that's on a roster. The guys that are on waivers are generally players that are old and produce low value numbers right now. Sometimes you can spot start them. I don't need a spot start. My team sucks. I'm not winning anything this year. All of the guys that are on waivers are guys that can't have a chance of helping me 1 or 2 years from now.
Okay. I just feel like
Is Sanders going to do that? Probably not, but it's a shot
literally
in the dark.
Because of fab dollars, and you just drained your dollars. So
that's
where.
But you also said he's not contending.
That's not fab dollars.
You said he's not contending right now. So why would he go after?
So in 2 weeks he should just give you his $20. Look, all I'm saying.
You're not refuting anything.
I don't know,
saying.
Man. I feel like I'm the mayor here of this league. I'm just trying to call stuff out. People think about it.
Hang on, Teddy. You're not refuting anything he just said. You're just saying because I benefited from the trade, what Joe just said is irrelevant. That's what you're saying. You are not arguing what Joe. You're not arguing what Joe just said in any rational way besides saying you helped Joey out in a trade. That's your argument. He got a rookie running back that he likes. He's on an active team. He scored a touchdown.
He likes the player. You know what, Peaches? He made a trade. He likes it. That's fine. I'm just saying, moving forward, let's kind of really think about these fab deals. Like, are you going to have over $100 every 2 weeks now and bid on whoever you want?
Who else is going to come up?
That's all I'm saying. Well, it sounds like the Rocket Sanders. I never even fucking heard of it. I've seen Rocket on the menu the last couple of days. I never heard of Rocket Sanders.
I spent $50 on it.
In 2 weeks, you could sell him another 4th-string running back that's going to get cut just because he has the R next to his name. Like, come on.
Who else?
Respectfully, of course. Look, you guys made a trade. You like the trade. It's fine.
Okay.
That's all I was trying to say. Think about the fab moving forward. All right, I love you all. Much respect.
I'm fine with that.
I gotta
get
back to the Airbnb.
Just don't compare it to the Larry Fitz part, and we're good.
Brother, I got you. I never said anything about Larry Fitz. I'm talking waiver dollar plans. That's all.
And that part I'm fine with.
Something to think about.
That part I'm fine with. All right,
I think
Teddy.
last year I spent $41 on Jeff Wilson, and then I cut him 2 weeks later. So
Beaches again. It's not about what you're doing. It's Joey.
It is about what I'm doing because I need to make the best move for my team, and there's nothing on waiver wire that's going to get me any future value.
I'm going to tell you right now, there are going to be players on waiver wire throughout the year, like a Jake Browning. I know you think it wouldn't help you, but it helps other competitors and contenders a lot more when you're just handing them $70.
But he's saying he bought a player he liked, right? Why does it matter? I'm genuinely curious.
Joey,
I'm genuinely. He bought a player that he
you're
thinks
going to
makes
like
his team
the trade because
Teddy, I'm asking you to reply to his side of it. I'm not asking about I'm asking you to reply to directly what Joe is saying.
Question. So if I spend all of my fab on Jake Browning, perhaps, and I get him, if I then trade him to Joey for more fab, is that a problem?
Not saying
so because
I'm not
going to trade Jake Browning for a 3rd round pick. There's no one in the league who's going to give me a 3rd for Jake Browning.
Look, I'm obviously not saying buy Jake Browning. There's going to be situations where players of value show up. I think for your team, you should really kind of think about that and manage the fab rather than just hand it to a contender. That's what I'm saying.
Right, here's what I think could maybe
when Rocket Standards gets cut this week, let's do another pod, okay?
I want to hear what Dom has to say.
Here's what I think could potentially make both sides happy if it's voted on. I think if in the future players are traded for fab, the amount of fab received shouldn't be able to exceed 100. I don't
agree with
think
that.
There's any issue with Joe Rainville sending fab for a rookie running back who may or may not be anything.
Yeah,
but
I
that
agree.
does suck for Scro that literally betting all of his fab, he is $1 short of what Joey was capable of.
It's not like Joey's the only one in the league who has access to trade fab. We're just mad because Joey's the only one who thought of it.
I don't think that's an issue.
I haven't looked at Scro's
fab.
roster, but maybe there's a guy on his taxi squad that I would have given him 10 fab for.
I think if this fab trade happened and Joey didn't have the 101 but bid 100 but Scro still just won the Browning sweepstakes, it wouldn't be an issue. But I understand people will now be upset because Joey got extra fab because of this trade and was able to single-handedly get a player because nobody else can bid $101.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just something to think about, fellas.
I don't think giving Joey fab is a bad thing, but him being able to literally just outbid everybody because he has $1 more might be a little problematic.
Look, everyone's got their opinion. I just wanted to share that with the league, all right? And again, I'm not saying Caldera with the Larry Fitz thing. I also think it was a little crazy. He's just saying what he thinks. And then you guys are like, oh, that's crazy, Caldera to think that. I'm like, no, what he said about the waiver claim, I actually agree with.
But his point, you can't lead with, oh, this is the same thing as a joke deal. We've established that Joe can buy Rocket Sanders, right, for fab, and that makes sense for his team.
Yep.
I agree with you. We should review it, and we can, now that the situation's happened, we can definitely review it in the offseason, right, and, address it. But don't call up and saying this is the same thing as a joke trade that was done to, piss me off. That's
I never said that.
But you're agreeing with someone who led with that and was, asking how it was different.
For the 90th time, the waiver claim part is what I agreed with Caldera. And I don't think that's crazy at all. But I respect it. I love you boys. I love this league. Much, much respect. All right?
Get back to it, Ted.
Cheers, Ted. Great to hear from you.
Cheers, boys. Peace.
Take it easy.